Welcome to another episode in our Rugby League Live 2 Brisbane Broncos playthrough, and in today's game we have a top of the table clash against the undefeated Parramatta Eels. A few familiar faces in that Parramatta side, and I think only one of them are still playing to this day. As we take a look at our lineup for today, and we have made a couple of changes. So first of all, Ben Hannon has been injured for 3 weeks. Taking his spot in the front row will be Dunamis Louis, and coming in for his spot on the bench will be Jared Wallace. And finally, Matt Dodds will be serving a 7-match suspension, and taking his spot on the bench will be David Haller. So to throw a wrench into the mix, in a few matches time, I will be bumping the difficulty up to Legend. I'm pretty sure I still have it at Veteran right now though. As Hoffman fields the return, gets around Ben Roberts, and it's a clear lane to the try line here from 80 meters out. Josh Hoffman crosses the white line for our first try of the game. A brilliant individual effort to get things started. As we take the first shot at goal, and it is a tricky one. Still haven't quite got the hang of goal kicking. I would be practicing in casual matches, but the thing is, I want to go through this playthrough experience, relearning everything through this career mode and not like practicing offline or anything, or practicing while I'm not recording. As we shift it out to the right edge, and it's our try scorer and Hoffman getting wrapped up, almost getting thrown over the sideline. So yeah, like I was saying, there will be no practicing outside of this career mode. I just think it'll make the whole experience a lot more enjoyable. Even if it is a little challenging at first, the payoff in the end will be worth it. As we throw a wide ball out to Glenn off the cutout ball to Yao Yi on the wing. And Yao Yi fends off Raja. And he's going to step around their fullback to stroll over the line for our second try of the game. Surely we didn't just step around Jared Hayne at the back. I don't even think he's playing in this match, which is a shame. But we score our second try of the game. It's another individual effort of sorts, this time on the other side of Yao Yi, stepping around a low-rated Semi-Raj Radra and beating the Eels fullback. As we fail to convert the 2, and we are going to keep an 8-point lead. We are inside the final 10 minutes of the first half. Once again, coming down this left edge through Hodjo, and we get grounded 29 meters out from our own line. As we deliver a short ball to Glenn, and Glenn gets pulled down right around our 40. With Prince dropping back, we are going to attempt a 40-20, and it's a beautiful kick as we get the perfect bounce and execute our first 40-20, or at least I think it is. As we turn it back under to Norman off the back of the scrum, trying to get him to weave through traffic, unable to do so. We're going to come down this left edge as Alex Glenn loses the ball in the tackle, and Moi Moi finally gets wrapped up to end the first half action.
And that brings us to an end of the first half. Well, you've watched the first half, Gus. What do you think's going to happen going into the second?
The Broncos, they head into the sheds with the lead. Some good use of the football, some super defence. This is what we like to see.
Well, that's the opinion of
That was a fairly one-sided first half of football. As we jump back into the second half through Prince, delivering a flat ball out to Yao Yi, who gets lined up and shut down by Radradra. Back to Hodges infield, trying to put a kick through, and it is going to cost us a try as Chris Sandow scoops it up, and he is going to race away with no one in sight, and he will finally get Parramatta on the board off the back of a pretty terrible kick by Hodges, trying to put it in behind the line. As Chris Sandow converts his own try and gets Parramatta within 2 points. 64 minutes into the game, and it's going to be Corey Norman with the return from fullback. Finds a little bit of space on the edge and almost gets shoveled into touch, but we get wrapped up. 30 out. Wallace links up with Reed. Reed almost breaks through, but he's pulled down by 2 defenders. On the second tackle, we're going to throw a wide ball out to Scott Prince. Prince with the little fend of his own. Unable to find support, and we almost get stripped of possession. Thankfully we don't, as we see numbers to the left, but we get wrapped up at dummy half. As Reed takes it out, this time still attacking the left, Yao Yi with the bump. He almost powers his way over the try line for his second of the match, 5th and last. We're unable to get it in goals with Prince, but we do get the tackle count reset. Unfortunate cheese there as Corey Parker runs onto it, throws a wide ball out to Wallace, and it takes 2 to ground Wallace on their 10. On the second, Norman links up with Hodjo in the middle, bumps off one defender until he's wrapped up centimeters from the line. Wallace out to Stagg, and Stagg is going to stroll through untouched off the back of that quick play the ball by Justin Hodges, who took down like 3 defenders, or took 3 defenders to take him down. And that exposed that left edge for Parramatta as we continue to hold a big fat donut off the boot with Corey Parker. Back in attack here. 4 minutes remaining and Gillette's going to get stripped of possession. Clutch play by Lasalo. The huge one-on-one strip by Daniela. Lasalo gets Para within 2 with a kick to come from right in front. What a play by the AI. As Chris Sando obviously converts the 2 from right in front. And that actually sends us into golden point extra time.
And at the end of the first period of extra time, no break in the deadlock and more golden point to come.
Both teams are fatigued, sucking in the big ones. Dig in, boys.
So as you just heard there from Gus, this is the second half of extra time. As we jump into the action here with Moimoy linking up with Ryan. And Ryan beats one until he's finally pulled down on their 30. As they get a fairly quick play the ball, they're going to chance their arm down the short side. Moimoy fending off one and gets driven into touch by Scott Prince, I think that was. Moimoy thought he was rampaging down that sideline, and it took one of the smallest men on the field to drive him over the sideline. Running down that sideline is a risk, as Donamus Louis takes the tackle past our 40, or past the opponent's 40, sorry. With the numbers to the left, we're going to send it to Yao Yi, and he's going to get pulled down around their 20. A nice quick play the ball, Louis with the fend. Scott Prince drops back in the pocket, getting ready to take the strike at goal. And it's a beautiful kick, an easy drop goal to win us the game as we finally defeat the Parramatta Eels in the second half of extra time against the best team in the comp right now. I'd say that was our game to lose. We did miss 3 conversions, so I think we need to score closer to the posts and not be so content with grounding the ball straight away as soon as we cross the line. As we take a look at the full-time stats here, and Scott Prince picks up a well-deserved man of the match in my opinion. Before we jet off, as usual, we're going to sim the next round. Unfortunately, with that win against the Eels, we still remain in second position on the ladder. As we simulate round 10, our opponents are the Gold Coast Titans, and we are playing at Suncorp Stadium. So let's see what happens here. Alright, so there you have it. We pick up the dub against the Titans, beating them 9 points to 2, a low scoring game, but we do get the win nonetheless. As always, if you made it this far into the video, hit up that comment section with the hashtag OddSquad. And if you want to see more Rugby League Live 2 or more content in general, go ahead and shoulder charge that like button. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
Who that girl? Soon as she came in here, I've been on a towel. I wanna get at that when I get my moment. I just hope that she don't tell me back. Whoa, hey, what's up? My name is Johnny. Notice that you in